Hey everybody, this is Drew from Guitar Player University. Welcome back for another tip of the week. This week we're going over fingerings again, but this time we're going to be doing it further up the neck. Now most scales have a 4-fret spread, which means you can play the scale with only having to stretch a distance of 4 frets. However, some scales, more advanced scales, do have 5-fret spreads, which means you have to stretch your fingers a distance of 5 frets. This is pretty uncomfortable, but it's something that as an intermediate or advanced player you'd want to get down. So for the most part, today we're going to be going over fingerings for 4-fret spreads, because 5-fret spreads get a little bit more confusing and there's a lot of other options that we have. So if you look at pentatonic scales, one big mistake I see among my beginners is the wanting to use the 3rd finger for the 8th fret of the pentatonic scale. You're actually going to want to use the pinky for that. Same with this here, the 8th fret on the B or the 8th fret on the E. You always want to use the pinky for that. The reason being is if you use your 3rd finger, you immediately start to angle your fingers sideways, and this is a very poor technique on guitar, although you may see a lot of people playing this way. This technique does promote bad habits and things that could lead to potentially destructive problems in your playing. In other words, this technique could lead more towards carpal tunnel syndrome or various other issues that you may encounter playing, and it's not recommended. And I believe the reason that is because if we do vibratos or bends, we're pushing our fingers sideways, and that's not very good. We want to have a very right angle attack to the strings. So remember to always use your pinky. Don't forget about it. Join us next week when we go over vibrato.